All right, my nephews and nieces, you know it, man. I hate to say this, man, but I told you so. Now, I know I'm never going to beat the allegations of, yo, Unc, man, you already played the game early. You know exactly what's going to be in the game, etc., etc., etc. Just understand, right? If I do or if I don't, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say the same thing over and over again. I have no insider information. I do not know what is going on in NBA 2K27. I am just like y'all looking at and trying to make the best hypothesis when it comes to what would be in NBA 2K27 based upon the previous stuff that we had in the game that we had issues with, that we would like to be changed, and just the trajectory of how 2K has been over the years. And I come up with an educated guess, okay? So that's what it's gonna be, and that's what it's always gonna be, all right? Now listen, this right here is the market, and this is very, very good because it has a lot of Easter eggs, okay? And as we start to turn around a little bit, and as we come over here very slowly, you're gonna see something that caught my eye, and there it is. Right there, my nephews and nieces. Contest, and it says jump to enter, and then you have the dunk with the green meter, and guess what? What do y'all think that is, man? Y'all know what it is because y'all seen the video. Y'all know what I'm talking about with the dunk meter. The dunk meter, there's no longer going to be dynamic dunk meters in the game, man. Like, they took that out, which they should have been took out. It should have been a patch a long time ago. And also, no more will you just have people standing in the paint and your dunk meter vanishes. Like, you have to jump to contest. And I remember when I did a video and I was trying to tell people, and I'm like, yo, like, you know, sitting there having your hands up is not great defense. Remember some of y'all in the comment section was chewing me out and was like, no, man, that's a good contest. I'm like, bro, what? Have y'all seen Vince Carter dunk over that 7'7" dude when he stood there with his arms up? Like, if I'm a slasher at 9'9" dunk, you better jump. You understand what I'm saying? You better jump. And this is what's really going to make the game relevant when it comes to slashers, because I said this over and over again, and some of y'all read between the lines, some of y'all didn't, and again, some of y'all are very opinionated, and that's okay, right? Just because this is what's going to be in 2K27 doesn't mean that you have to agree with it. I was just saying, you know, that it was going to be in the game. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is this: when you have slashers that are finally relevant again, and you pull up your shooting chart, and the paint is going to be red because now, you know, not blue, because in 2K26, 25, and 24, we were missing so many dunks because of the dynamic dunk meter and how bad it was, and also the fact that people would just sit in the damn paint with their hands up, and you would literally have no bar. I'm like, bro, and I gave the examples over and over again. I just said the Vince Carter junk, but I mean, think about it. Anthony Edwards, Derrick Rose, Shaquille O'Neal, like, think of someone crazy. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon. Listen, Ja Morant, if you stand in the paint and your ass don't jump, you getting posterized. This is the NBA. These are the elite dunkers. I have a 9'9" driving dunk. I have 9'9" vert. If you're behind, well, I don't care how tall you are. You can be 7'4". If you stand in the paint and just put your arms up, I'm leaping over you and I'm getting a full green meter dunking on you. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. That's how it is in real life. I'm just keeping it stacked. Now, it also depends how far out you're standing, and I'm pretty sure that's something that's going to be worked on and tweaked on, right? How far are you going to be standing? Now, listen, if you're inside the charge area, which is that little half circle box in the paint, if you're inside of that, that's a green. That should be a full green every single time. Now, as you start to incrementally move further and further out, then yeah, it become more of a difficult dunk attempt, but at least it's going to be fixed to where we're not going to have to worry about, especially like when a 6'4" guard is just standing in the paint and we're just like getting half barred, dynamic meter, I mean, everything, right? So it's pretty cool now that you'll be able to have, just when you go up for a dunk, you'll see the green window and that's what you're working with. And then it'll also be cool to understand that, listen, like, you gotta jump. You gotta jump. Now, you can keep your hands up defense if you want to, especially if you're a certain amount of feet away from the basket. But the closer and closer you get to the basket, and the higher and higher my driving dunk is or standing dunk is, I should have the advantage. So now, it won't just be a free-for-all for shooters and only shooters will get the advantage. Now you'll be able to see, you know, slashers have a say in the game again. I cannot think of the last time. It's been so long. Was it 2K24, right? Where we actually had, I'm sorry, 2K24 was when we actually had, like, you know, bulldozer and really good badges and that type of stuff. And we'll talk about badges because, yes, it looks like there will be some new badges in NBA 2K27, so that's a little nugget there. But the big thing is that to have slashers relevant again, to finally be able to have layups and like have your meter. To me, just having the meter fixed is going to do so much good. It was so frustrating. It was just so confusing. You think you have a wide green window, then it vanishes. You have a full bar. Like, it was just so much unnecessary difficulty for dunking. Like, there was too many blue spots on the floor close to the basket. It was ridiculous. The easiest shot in the NBA is a layup, is a dunk if you're a high-flying slasher, right? Why do you think right now in modern basketball they teach you either get a dunk or a layup or a three-point shot, right? That's just how the game is. The mid-range has been taken out. So it is going to be a breath of fresh air to be able to see that. Now you no longer have to worry about that. So the big question will be, how is it going to be implemented? Is the dunking going to be so overpowered? I would love for it to be overpowered because the shooting is going to be overpowered because there's going to be people constantly, you know, zenned up, strike packed up, whatever the other devices are, secret. Like, there's so many different things out there right now. But it's just going to be a breath of fresh air to be able to finally say, listen, man, all the old heads, I know it's funny because they label old heads as slasher, but there's tons of young individuals that want to be MJ, that want to be Kobe, that want to be Ja Morant, that want to be Aaron Gordon, that want to be Blake Griffin. Like, they want to be these high-flying slashers because it's fun to get posterized. It's fun to dunk on people, right? It's fun not to have to try to chase threes all day, right? So that is going to be implemented. If implemented the way that it's looking, then it should open up a different dynamic to the game, okay? Dunking was not skill-based last year. Dunking was like really RNG. We don't know what this green meter about to do. You know what I'm saying? When you know what I'm talking about. We didn't know what direction this green meter was going to be, right? We didn't understand why I'm 6'9" and the guy that I dunked on was 6'4" and my meter's gone. For what? He didn't even jump. And even if he did jump, he's at my nuts. Like, what is going on? I should posterize him. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, let me know in the comment section, man. How do y'all feel about this? Once again, Uncle Demi is right. Like, come on, man. Like, I am right. Y'all need to understand this. Every year, Uncle Demi's gonna be right. Let me know. Hey, is this new this new implement Yo, them implementing the dunk meter, non-dynamic dunk meter, and you have to jump to contest shots. Is this a W? Is it an L, man? I can't talk. I'm too excited. Let me know in the comment section. Other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back with another banger, man. You know, when I say be back with another banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.